3 points again. We're getting used to it. 10 in a row in Serie A. I mean, that's brilliant. This is an interesting game, really, because I thought we showed great maturity by and large, at least for the first 80 minutes of the game. And I think it's a sign of a team which has developed a winning culture when, without the ball, we still felt like we were in control of that game. As I said, at least for 80 minutes. I think the last 10 minutes we let them in, which was a little bit disappointing to concede that goal and also waste some of the opportunities that we had to really kill it off. But I thought for by and large there was long periods of the game where Sassuolo had a lot of possession, but we were in control. And as I said, that's a sign of great maturity in our team because we've had periods previously where we've just let oppositions into the game early on in the second half. But today we did just enough. Some really pleasing performances. Lautaro Martinez was fantastic. I thought Ashley Young did some great things. He was really involved heavily in our attacks. Barella, the endeavour that we expect from him. Defensively, some really good moments I thought as well from Skriniar and De Vrij and Damian obviously filling in as well. So pleasing in that sense. From a disappointing aspect, I suppose. Hakimi's final ball still and defensive lapse again, which cost us a goal. But overall, if you think about it in the big picture, they have reduced since the start of the season. But another reminder for him, that no game or no situation should you take your foot off the pedal, particularly when you're in defense as well. So that was for me one disappointing aspect, but and the way that we let us swallow in that last 5-6 minutes, we made it nerve-wracking, which it probably shouldn't have been. We had some really good opportunities. The thing that I just continually am mesmerised by is Lukaku. He was getting the ball in the 90th minute, and I thought maybe he'll just hold it up, and he still has that drive to keep running at the opposition and ghost past them, and it's just brilliant. And it's a shame that a couple of times where we didn't finish it off with the endeavour that he showed. So that's I suppose one thing that would have put the icing on the cake. But 3 points, really tough schedule. This is a game that has been rescheduled, of course, and play again in a few days' time. So important that the players are well rested, and I think that's it's probably shown in the performances that we've probably played a little bit within ourselves, and hence I wouldn't be too critical of any of the performances because it's done in mind of our schedule and the importance of keeping players as fresh as possible. Ciao ragazzi.
Ciao ragazzi, this is Ahmed from Inter Worldwide. 10 wins in a row for our beloved Inter. It wasn't the best performance today, but the most important thing as always is to get 3 points, to keep that gap between us and Milan and Juve. Now we all had same amount of games and plus 11 from Milan, plus 11 from Juve. I believe that this is a very comfortable gap, but we still need to focus on in each and every game. Today it wasn't, as I said before, it wasn't the best performance. I was hoping that maybe we can score another goal in the first half and seal the deal, because Sassuolo, we all know that they play sexy football, tiki-taka, short passes. So I believe that the first half we did a good job. You don't need to press them because when you press them, they know how to get rid of you. Using the short passes. But I believe that we were sitting deep, but this is what we used to do against these teams because, as I said, if you press them, they will go past you. But the second half, I felt that we lost control, especially in the last 5 minutes. I'll say it was a bit dangerous after their goal. But other than that, I believe that it was a good win, very good win for us, a very important win. From now on, each win is a final. Each game is a final, as Conte said. Man of the match for me is Lautaro. The guy, I was very impressed today. I was enjoying watching Lautaro. Honestly, I had fun watching him, especially the first half. The guy, we used to call him, or maybe you can call him a selfish player, maybe in the beginning of the season, or maybe even last season. He just wanted to score and not really involve in the gameplay. But today he was building the play. The first goal, for me, is Lautaro's goal. The pass that he played to Ashley Young with his weak foot, it was impressive. Honestly, very, very beautiful pass. Quick thinking, quick feet, everything. It was really nice, and even he did it a couple of times for Ashraf Hakimi once, and another one for, I believe, for Gagliardini. So Lautaro, impressive. Conte even used him as a fourth midfielder in so many games. So to see him engaging that well and playing for the team, I'm very happy for the guy, because we all know that he's a very talented player. So Lautaro is man of the match for me. As always, Lukaku did play well, but I believe that he's physically tired. Maybe Conte can rest him against Cagliari. I mean, Sanchez is playing well recently, so maybe he can start with Lautaro. And maybe if we need Lukaku later, he can play for like 30 minutes or so. But I believe that Lukaku needs rest because he's physically tired. He didn't even get rest when he played with Belgium. I think he played 2 out of 3 games, and he started both games for us, so he needs a break. Other than that, it was a tough win, but it's a good win. Oh yeah, one thing, Gagliardini. The last thing that I want to talk about is Gagliardini. When I saw Sensi ready to play, I thought, yeah, that's cool. Gagliardini, he played 1 hour, that's good. See you. No, he stayed. And the thing is with Gagliardini, even if he play well, I'm just worried when he has the ball. I'm worried. So yeah. Anyway, I believe that Sensi did a really good work when he played. He played well, and I like that. I think we can rely on him, especially against Cagliari, because Barella's not playing now, so maybe we can start Eriksen, Sensi, and Brozovic. Very technical midfield. But anyway, another 3 points. The Scudetto is coming. Ciao.